Hello. Is there something you've been wanting to say for a while that we said last week, but we really haven't said it very much lately?
Alleluia.
That's right. Alleluia.
Alleluia. Alleluia.
Why are we able to say that?
Because Lent's over and you couldn't say it.
That's right. So Lent is over, so we're talking about what happened. What happened at the end of Lent that was so wonderful and special on Sunday? What did we celebrate?
Easter.
And what are we celebrating on Easter?
Jesus alive.
That is right. That is right. What a wonderful thing. Hey, Mary Manning, do you know what I saw yesterday?
What?
A unicorn. And then I just took a bath, and do you know what was in the bathtub?
What?
A mermaid. And do you know what? Also, I can get in the cage with the lions at the zoo. Did you know all that?
No.
Do you believe me?
Yes.
Well, I'm amazed that you believe me, because those are all very doubtful things, right?
But it's true. Mermaids actually are real.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but do you think I saw one? It would be kind of hard to believe, right?
Yeah, because they actually live in the ocean.
Oh, okay. So our story is a little bit like that. It's not, a magical fantasy story, but it is.
Hey, unicorns aren't fantasy. Okay. They're only extinct.
Oh, okay. Like the dinosaurs?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so this story is called Doubting Thomas. So the thought of Jesus coming back after he died is pretty unbelievable, right?
Mind blown.
Mind blown. That's right. All right, so in our picture, we can see, right? Yeah. Not everybody's going, oh, yeah, of course, he came back, right? No. Okay. The disciples were hiding in a house that night, the night that Jesus rose from the dead. They were afraid. Bam! They locked all the doors. Jesus came and stood by them. Peace be with you, he said. The disciples looked up in surprise. Jesus showed his hands. What was on his hands? Do you remember?
Blood?
Well, yeah, like scars from where he was on the cross, right?
Uh-huh.
And his side, so that they would know it was him. The disciples were very happy. Again, Jesus said to them, peace be with you. God has sent me to you. Now it is your turn to go tell the rest of the world about me. Jesus breathed on them in a very special way. He said, with this breath, I will always be in your hearts, even when I am in heaven. And now you have the power to do the things I have asked you to do. Thomas was the only disciple not there that night. When he got back, the others excitedly told him about Jesus' visit. I don't believe you, Thomas said. I'll believe when I can touch Jesus' wounds. A week later, Thomas and the other disciples were in the same house. Jesus came again and stood with them. Peace be with you, he said. Thomas, Jesus commanded, come here, give me your hands. Put your finger on the wounds in my hand. Put your hand by the wound in my side. Do not doubt anymore. It's time for you to believe. Thomas's eyes popped. My Lord, my God, he exclaimed. Jesus answered him, you believe because I'm here with you and you've seen me. Think of those who have not seen me, but believe in me anyway. You should believe even when you cannot see it for yourself. Now, have we ever seen Jesus in real life? No, but do we believe? We do.
Act out the story of a time when you were afraid, but you felt Jesus with you.
I like that idea. So why don't we go get some paper and we'll draw a picture of that and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so you know what I always forget about in the Easter story?
What?
Is the fact that Jesus was afraid. Do you remember that part of the story? That part of the story?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So even though Jesus knew he was going to die and he knew what a big job it was, at one point he cried out for God. Did you know that? Because he was afraid.
Oh, I actually would be afraid of that.
Yeah, I would be afraid of that too. And it's kind of interesting to think about because, I mean, I don't think of Jesus that way. And so he did all these wonderful things and he performed miracles, and there he is crying out to God. And so he was looking to God and he was scared, right? I don't think of
Right.
Jesus as being scared, but you know who I do think of as being scared? Me.
Me too.
I know, I get scared a lot. I get scared about y'all. I get scared about maybe how a conversation went. I get scared about how a situation might have fallen out. I get scared of all kinds of things. But you know what helps me when I get scared?
What?
Is thinking about Jesus
Good idea.
and God. Have you ever been scared?
When we went to the zoo,
The Oxford Zoo?
I think there was a zoo.
The zoo in Memphis?
Yeah. And I was afraid of a lion.
And you were afraid of a lion? But what helped you when you were afraid?
Jesus.
Jesus. I know when I was little, I would get scared when I was alone or I was in the dark.
I'm not scared of the dark anymore.
You aren't. Well, have you ever felt kind of lonely
Yes.
and it made you a little scared?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you know what brings me comfort when I'm scared? What did I say?
You're with Jesus.
That's right. Thinking about Jesus, talking to Jesus, those kind of things. That helps me. And I bet when Jesus cried out to God, that helped him too.
I'm having blue skin.
I love
don't
it.
know why.
You think it's okay to be scared? It is. It's okay because we're human and we have those feelings just like Jesus had those feelings. I think what's important is that we know what to do with those feelings, right? Right. And talking to God certainly always helps me. Does it help you? Okay. All right. I hope y'all have a great week, and always remember, if you do get scared, that is the best place to go. Bye, guys.